Most people think they're tired because they work too much, but that's not the real reason. The truth is, people aren't exhausted from effort. They're exhausted from pretending. Pretending they're fine. Pretending they're satisfied. Pretending they're becoming the person they hoped to be. Welcome to Story Seed, where simple stories grow into powerful life lessons. There was a man named Alex. Alex didn't hate his life, and that was the problem. He didn't love it either. His days were predictable. Wake up, work, scroll, sleep. Nothing was wrong, but nothing felt right. Alex often told himself, other people have it worse, and that sentence slowly became his prison. He stayed in jobs that drained him, relationships that felt empty, routines that made time disappear. Not because he wanted to, but because leaving felt uncomfortable. And Alex was very good at avoiding discomfort. Every night he promised himself tomorrow would be different. Every morning he made the same choices, until one evening something small happened. Alex missed his train. Nothing dramatic, just a delay. He sat on a bench watching people rush past, all of them looking urgent and empty. An older woman sat beside him. She wasn't in a hurry. After a moment, she said quietly, "You know, people rarely regret working too little." Alex smiled politely. She continued, "They regret waiting too long to live honestly." That sentence hit harder than it should have. Alex wanted to ignore it, but he couldn't. "What do you mean?" he asked. She looked ahead, not at him. "Most people don't fear failure," she said. "They fear the moment they admit they want something different." Alex felt exposed. He realized something uncomfortable. He wasn't afraid of failing at a new life. He was afraid of disappointing the version of himself that chose safety. That night, Alex didn't feel inspired. He felt honest. And honesty is heavier than motivation. Over the next weeks, Alex didn't quit his job. He didn't move cities. He didn't make a dramatic change. Instead, he noticed something. Every time he said, "I'm fine," when he wasn't, he felt tired. Every time he avoided a hard conversation, he felt tired. Every time he chose comfort over truth, he felt tired. And then he understood the hidden truth. Burnout doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from living out of alignment with who you are. So Alex tried something different, not courage, just honesty. He said no when he meant no. He admitted when something wasn't working. He stopped explaining his choices to people who weren't living his life. Some doors closed. Some people pulled away, but something else happened. He slept better. He breathed deeper. Time slowed down. Alex wasn't happier, but he was lighter. And lightness is where growth begins. Most people think change starts with action, but real change starts with permission. Permission to want more. Permission to outgrow your past. Permission to stop surviving and start choosing. If you remember one thing from this story, remember this. Your life doesn't improve when you add more effort. It improves when you stop betraying yourself. If this story made you pause, subscribe to Story Seed, because the most powerful changes begin quietly.